Hello there. Just saw the very long movie Guru. Alright, another Bollywood film. It took me a while to get into this movie. It starts off, of course, like a lot of Indian movies, at the very end. It's basically, the main character is an old man, and he's talking about his father telling him not to dream, not to have aspirations, not to really want to do anything. And I was thinking this is basically someone who blamed his entire failure in life on his father. That's the vibe I got from the way it started at the end. So it goes back in time, of course, to when he's a kid. He travels to Turkey to learn to basically get a job because he failed his tests to get anything in India. So he goes to Turkey to get a job. And then he moves back to India to create his own business. However, he found out the laws aren't in place for anyone who wants to. Yeah, the laws are in place to basically keep the rich people in place and keep the middle class and lower down below. I mean, it's like that everywhere. It's not new. And he basically fought hard, trying to be an honest man, but doing what anyone would have to do to get ahead. He would be nice by giving gifts, I guess bribery, being a bully, I guess would be the term, where you're basically pushing to get the thing you threaten. Yeah, another form of bribery, I guess. What is it called? Coercion? I don't know. But yeah, it's basically him climbing the ranks to get to that point. And his brother is the one that ends up having to, a reporter who helps him out in the beginning turns against him in the end. His brother-in-law turns against him because his brother-in-law, I guess, is a failure and can't see the vision that he has. So he just abandons him and joins the reporting company to slander him and basically get rid of him. Yeah. I actually enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed it primarily for the marriage between the guru and his wife. That was like the best part, the fact that they were loyal to each other, even though they got married on an iffy note. It was because he just had one reason to get married, but the second he saw her, it's like his reason for marrying her completely changed, which I actually liked. They kind of did a good job hinting at that, so he wasn't greedy. They showed it that it was like, oh yeah, he realized she was a beautiful woman, and he changed his mind right away. Yeah, and of course they had met previously. Of course, it's a good movie, a very long movie. Businessman a poverty-stricken man trying to get ahead in life, fighting the government, the systems that have been put in place to keep someone of a lower class down. It's always inspirational to see something like that. It's just like, yeah, we can get further ahead. We can strive to be better than we are. Yeah, especially when apparently his father told him not to have dreams, not to have any ambitions in life. It is a very heartfelt movie as well, because there are scenes where it's just like, you think two people are about to fight it out, but there's someone else there who's dealing with something else, who also has another relationship with another character, and it's just like very intertwined. Every character is very close to each other, that it's like nobody actually hates one another. They have a massive, like the two people who are like the person who owns like the newspaper company, who is fighting with the business mogul, who is the main character, the business mogul. They have like a fatherly and son kind of relationship, which is interesting since the fact that they go to war with one another. But it makes sense in the end, because if your father raised you telling you not to have dreams, not to have aspirations, not to do any of that, you probably have that kind of relationship with your real father. Yeah, I liked the movie. It was worth the watch. It just took a while to understand what was going on, because it just seemed to, from the beginning, the first 20 minutes about like they go do the flashback to where he grew up. Well, the whole movie's a flashback, basically. They show where he's a kid, he goes to Turkey, and then in Turkey, he like meets a woman, and I thought this woman was going to be an important character, but she's like there for only like 2 scenes, because she's there for the music, And then after the music, they have like one scene where she's there, and then after that, he's moving back to India. And it threw me. I was like, what the heck was the point of any of that? Why even have that? But it got better after that. It just, the first 20 minutes were like, I have no clue what any of this has to do with anything. The sad part is it really didn't have anything to do with anything except the fact that his father didn't have any faith in him, I guess. Yeah, so still a good movie. It's always fun to watch one of those. Underdog basically pushing ahead and becoming the mogul tycoon who's still respected. You don't know if he's good or bad. He's just respected. Yeah, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles!